today. From State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona.
14.
This is NFL 21.
He truly the Detroit Lions going up against the Arizona Cardinals. We are Phoenix, Arizona. Yeah, that just means the after.
We'll see Kyler Murray and the Arizona Cardinals taking on Matthew Stafford and the Detroit Lions. Some of those in the silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is, don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium. So this was the scene a moment ago. The Cardinals emerging from their tunnel, and we are ready for football as the Cards get set to match up with Matthew Stafford and the Detroit Lions. To win, ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. They're able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Cardinals coming out led by Kyler Murray, the offensive rookie of the year a season ago, and back for more here in year number 2.
I still remember being in Indianapolis at the Combine when the result of Kyler Murray's height was announced. And when the tape measure showed him at a little bit above 5'10", all doubts went out the window, and rightly so. The Cardinals went 5-10 and 1 with him last year, but he was the NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year. This guy can make great plays with his arm, can scoot with his feet, and has motivated this team and has him on a really good upward trajectory.
A first carry for Kenyon Drake. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that's because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, and here's Murray. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful of one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that would be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Jet sweep. Here's Fitzgerald. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Oh, that's the danger, Charles, of running plays like this for your wide receiver. They can hit big, or they can be duds.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that, because if they're forced to try and go around defenders behind the line of scrimmage, sometimes you can give yardage in order to gain it. But in this case, they gave yardage and didn't get it back.
2nd and 11 now. Shotgun now from Murray. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Drake. A loss of 1, now a loss of 2, and they're staring at a 3rd and 13.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball, because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack?
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it will help them at contract time.
Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the first down. A scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down.
Well, that's a good effort there, trying to do it on his own. But as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you. And if you take off too quick to try and get it down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than trying to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front seven can get him down.
On fourth down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. The Lions making their way out. That 32-year-old quarterback. Hard to believe he's in season number 12 now in a Detroit uniform. Quarterback Matthew Stafford.
When I think of Matthew Stafford in Detroit, I think of numbers, and I mean passing numbers. 40,000 yards passed in his career last year before McAfee landed on the IR for just 8 games. And to show his value to the team, the Lions lost all 8 games started by either Jeff Driscoll or David Blau. They need a healthy Matthew Stafford in order to compete in the NFC North.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. He'll set up to throw. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
In addition to his really good hands, Marvin Jones makes big plays downfield. Ended up missing the last month of the 2019 season. Still had 62 catches for nearly 800 yards. And even more importantly, 9 touchdown catches included in that number. So Marvin Jones goes downfield for a pass. Oftentimes he finds his way into the end zone.
Patrick Peterson, the shutdown corner, was there on the coverage.
We've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass. Back to throw, Stafford. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. And the screen really good for 3 that time. They'll bring up the 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, he's trying to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion. And what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
On 4th down, the Lions trot out their new punter for 2020, Jack Fox, as he's on the punt for the first time this afternoon. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked out and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
Ball going back to the Arizona Cardinals, who got back into the win column in Week 5 after a 2-0 start. They had losses to Detroit and Carolina, but their visit to the Jets may be the definition of a get-right game. They win 30-10 to move to 3-2 on the year. And the Cards rolling up almost 500 yards of offense, paced by a career-high 380 yards, Charles, through the air by Kyler Murray, who had a touchdown pass and another one on the ground.
Yeah, and you're right about that. It is a get-right game against the Jets right now, and everyone trying to find a way to get them on their schedule. But this was a top, let's face it, Arizona's in a really top-heavy division because the NFC West, the front-runners are Seattle, they're now 5-0. The Rams are 4-1, which I think for a lot of us is a little bit of a surprise. They were in the Super Bowl just a couple of seasons ago. But now they have all 4 games with those teams remaining. So that means their schedule's out in front of them. They keep going. Now, the problem is they just lost Chandler Jones, their star defensive end outside linebacker, their great pass rusher. Looks like he's out for the season. That hurts them on defense. But if Kyler Murray can keep flinging it around and running, they could be tough. They go to Dallas, home for Seattle, and then they're open week in week 8. That would be a well-deserved open week when we get to it.
Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target. 3rd down here. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, Murray, and almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now is 4th down. Incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
Here's Andy Lee now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 13 yards on the return there after a punt of 57. And the Lions will take over. Back on the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out in a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive.
Sometimes it outweighs serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either.
They run with Adrian Peterson, the 2nd active leading rusher in the NFL. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out opening drive. First down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
They run again on first down. Peterson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now. 2nd is short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
On 2nd down, Peterson. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
Haven't been a defense coordinator yet. The thing 2nd and 2 is a fun situation to try and defend. Playbook is wide open for an offense partner.
Nice job holding to 1 after that 8-yard pickup on first down. They'll look for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. 2 yards and able to get the first down in the process.
First down, Detroit. That's the end of the first quarter.
We're scoreless after 1. The Lions with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Stafford. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there on 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on it. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Line of scrimmage to 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
Watching that play unfold, watching him complete it, brought back memories of doing all these pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. They got to get into the 21 here on third down. A shotgun snap for Stanford. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. They get 7 there, but it brings up forward.
Again, a terrific catch and a big chunk of yardage gained by Kenny Galladay, and that's exactly what he does. That's why he's so dangerous downfield. Highest average yards per reception among NFC receivers in 2019, over 18 yards per catch. He has the length and really has a nose for the football, especially when they put the ball in the air and he goes up and gets it.
So on fourth down, the Lions turn it over to Matt Prater for the field goal try. It's a 40-yard attempt from the left edge. And the 13-yard puts it through. Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. Lions 3, Cardinals 0. So still no touchdowns in the first half, but we do have some action on the scoreboard with the field goal.
So maybe how the mentality changes in this game, because anytime you get to the red zone, if you don't win with 6 points, you feel like it's a disappointment. In a game like this one, being able to field goals means you're right there, and you just look for that big break to take you over the top.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run and send this one away. On the return, Andy Isabella. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Take over first down at their own 27.
The football going back over to Arizona now. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all. And let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting up third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice. So they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. From the gun, operating from the gun, Murray is going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now a draw play with Drake. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 16 yards, first down.
It's a big smile on his face. That's Kenyon Drake, because you remember last year he was in Miami, wasn't getting many carries, not a lot of success, but in mid-season ended up in Arizona and became a huge weapon for the Cardinals. 8 touchdowns the second half of the season, utilized really well. Big-time skilled player who can run it and catch it out of the backfield. He has finally found a home and a place for his talent.
Murray fighting, lost the football, and the Lions have recovered. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack on the quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines, you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right, so if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10, right at the 30. They start the drive with Peterson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. A good push up front, and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
They run Peterson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He was brought down by Devon Kennard. Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. We remind you that coming up at halftime, it's taking to Orlando, and Jonathan Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half. One that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
You can get the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do. The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else. Ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
And the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit. First down.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. They worked very well there for a first down.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. And he finds Danny Amendola. And he's got this down to the 35. 10 more there and another first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing again to Stafford. Open man is Quintez Cephas. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
People worry about throwing the out route because often it can get jumped and that can turn into either an incompletion or an interception. But not on that one. Everything came together and he catches it and goes over the sideline.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Stafford, he gets this complete to Cephas. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Stafford looks to throw again. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. Danny Amendola, that was the intended target. That'll bring it 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Stafford. And Jones has it over the middle. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Again, it's Stafford. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson, and he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down. That sets up a 1st and goal.
The funny part, you often hear how tough it is for a rookie receiver to adjust to the NFL. I think the same is true for tight ends. You're asking them to do a lot in the NFL game with the additional blocking that many of them didn't have to do in college. And T.J. Hawkinson, he was a number 8 overall pick in 2019 and had a good rookie season with 32 catches. I expect that number to go way up as he gets more comfortable in the NFL game. A nice catch.
Looking for Hawkinson, and he's got him. Touchdown, Detroit. T.J. Hawkinson, as the first half is winding down, and the Lions are able to grow their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Now Matt Prater for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. So that one a long 11-play drive. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. So not much time to speak of waiting in this first half as the kick's away. On the return, Isabella. But a nice return sets him up pretty good here, right at the 30-yard line.
Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
It's a gain of 5, brings up second and 5.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. From the gun, Murray finds the open target, Arnold. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. A final shot before half from Murray. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Cooked by the rookie Jeff Okuda. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we have reached halftime with our score 10-0 as we send you on out to our studios in Orlando. Here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome, everybody, to our abbreviated version of the EA Sports Halftime Report. We saw a terrific first half from the veteran quarterback, Matthew Stafford. His guys lead it by 10 as we send it back out to Brandon Cotton and Charles Davis. Gentlemen.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. Jamal Agnew now to return it. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
On the return, the Lions take over first and 10 at their own
The Lions offense now with the football first here to begin quarter number 3. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and try to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And he gets this one shy of 30 down at the 39. The drive started on the first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Happy for the Detroit Lions to get DeAndre Swift in the second round. Felt bad for the young man because I thought he was the best running back in the draft, and he lasted until the second round. What's happened for him? Running backs, I hate to use the word devalue, but people aren't going to take them quite as high right now, and he's in that cycle. But I think the Lions really benefited. This guy can cut, burst, run with power, and he can catch the ball out of the backfield. I really like him, and he was my number 1 running back.
A throw on a quick slant going to be complete. And it'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to spring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Here's Peterson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for first.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up the first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Stafford on first down. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the Bears.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. From the gun, here's Stafford. It's caught outright Amendola. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it would be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup.
And Brandon, so many times we see the crossing route start as a quick hitter, but in this play, he had time in the pocket and waited for him to clear going across.
On 2nd down, Swift. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
The stop made by Jordan Phillips. It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Stafford. They'll find Galladay, and it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing is Stafford. A left side completion to Jones. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Back to the ground, Peterson. He would push his way down to about the 14. Corey Peters there to bring him down.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. And Galladay. We'll see that is 3rd down.
The defensive coordinator around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you really got to drive downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessful.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. He'll be hooked and taken down at the 21. Jordan Phillips with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
How about Jordan Phillips there breaking through from the sack, and that's exactly why Arizona acquired him to anchor the defensive line. Very stout against the run, can take on double teams, but he can also split them, get upfield, and get into the offense's backfield, as we just saw there.
So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. He hit his first, this one 38. And Travis Kidd is on the money. It's good. And that'll push the lead up to 13-0. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. On the return, Isabella. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the 2nd half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half, other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things work well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give us some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. They'll start the drive with Drake. He works his way forward for a come-up past the 30.
Well, it's not time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run up a bunch more plays.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Shotgun now from Murray. Throw left side complete. That's Arnold. Give it 7 on the play, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Got a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Throwing to give. This is Drake. He will have a first down here at about the 40. They need a yard. They got it. First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter.
That is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing on first down is Murray. This to Arnold on the short pass. 3 yards to gain there, second down. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure we only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
That first down completion only netted him 3. Second 7. Out of the gun, and here's Murray. Over the middle, complete. It's Arnold. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 44-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Even though this offense doesn't have a single point to its name, they're not totally out of this game yet. A touchdown here, they could be in business.
And how about that last play? Now they get momentum going, so you know I'm a big advocate. Get back on the line of scrimmage, throw another play out while you got them rocked on their heels.
Fitzgerald hauling it in from Murray. And he runs it past the 30, almost to the 25. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to count 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
First down, Murray. With the left side, and he's got him in. It's Drake. That'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. 40 yards to gain there, second down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Throwing again on second down. Murray, he'll go underneath here to Drake. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and just like that, it's third down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense put pressure that time. And sometimes it gets there, you get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
3rd and 2, and here's Murray. Then he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he is in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray with a touchdown throw to the Hopkins. And the Cardinals draw a bit closer. And on that one, able to catch it. Also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and completion of the ball? Hook the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
St. Gonzalez on for the extra point. And that'll make it 13-7. Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise at this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
After the rapid penalty on the PAT, a kickoff from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Stafford and the Lions now have it 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Jordan Phillips picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Stafford. And it's incomplete. Kenny Galladay is intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's doing the trick to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you got a battle on your hands.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. A shotgun snap for Stafford. They're able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule it out of bounds. And so the incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here comes the Lions punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this will be touchdown inside the 20. They'll spot it at the 18-yard line. At their own end, the Cardinals getting set to trot out there now. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the gun, Murray. Fitzgerald bringing it in over the middle. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
For the last few seasons, it's almost been split for us in the media to see if Larry Fitzgerald is going to call it quits and cap off what I believe is a Hall of Fame career. But now he's entered season number 17, 2nd on the all-time receptions list, just 171 catches behind Jerry Rice, and maybe he's found new life as he continues to pile up the big numbers.
No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Right back to Drake. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Murray throwing complete there to Hopkins. A big chunk of yardage before they dropped inside the 40. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice game there. This one goes for 20.
Cardinals 1st down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First down now with that clock rolling. To throw is Murray. Stepping up, he'll try and run. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
And there's the beauty of Kyler Murray, because we all know he can get it done through the air. Terrific right arm. And nowadays, we don't even talk about his height anymore. He's shown that he can see downfield and make throws, but he also possesses wide receiver speed. He can call his own number one scramble and turn it into a big play as well. Kyler Murray, a dual threat at the quarterback position.
The escapability and evidence there is that one good for 15 in the first.
That tends to be seen as late in the fourth quarter, because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push. And what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
First down now, but the clock continues to move. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. 3 yards to gain there, second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
That first down completion only netted him 3. Second and 7. Now Murray. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Deshaun Hand in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Here's Kyler Murray being sacked, and in his first year in the league, surprising to a lot of people, he was the most sacked quarterback, went down 48 times. And when you think about the mobility that he possesses, that really does surprise people, because they think they can get out of everything.
And he's going to go down again. They've got to burn the timeout, and they do, but a costly sack. And now maybe just time for one final play. So down 6, and they know they need this one on fourth down. They're going for it. It's Murray. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And it's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with the referee. This home crowd, they're happy with that call.
I like the way you said happy there, right? We call good guys. Didn't get a call. They feel like it's been that way all afternoon. You feeling their pain?
They finally got one.
Yes, they did.
They'll come out in the pistol. They come up on a first and goal, and most likely 4 down territory, as they need a touchdown and the PAT for the lead. And this is caught. Touchdown. And now they're an extra point away from winning this thing in the final seconds.
Well, that's the one they had to have. Put them in a position where they're tied up, but I got to get out of the way. We still got an extra point that's pretty crucial.
That's right. Just one more element to complete the victory. Gonzalez now to have the extra point, and we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Gonzalez to add the PAT. And this puts him on top by a penny. It's 14-13.
Makes the score 15-13.
So that was a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with a late touchdown in the ever-critical PAT, as it is now a 1-point game here in the dying embers of what has been a sensational game. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. To return, here's Agnew. Well, Charles, this one's going to be hard to digest. You take the lead into the fourth quarter, lose that lead. Maybe they felt like they let this one slip away a little bit.
They will definitely feel like that because when you have a lead in the fourth quarter, all you talk about doing is finishing and closing a game out. But when you flip it over, how about that? Making the comeback and then finishing the game, sealing it on defense, they will feel jubilant in their locker room.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gunn. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.
Well, there you have it. The Cardinals winners. 13. Got the show. I'll be back tomorrow with another live video. I think I like people 3 or 4 options tomorrow. So please like and subscribe. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a great day.